Okay. We're into the basically the home stretch for preseason. Tonight's games: Buffalo's playing Pittsburgh, Detroit's playing Boston, the Islanders are playing the Rangers, Toronto's playing Montreal, Winnipeg's playing Minnesota, Dallas, Colorado, LA, Anaheim. And the results are not what's important. There are some important things going on. For the New York Rangers, Matt Bolesky has a separated shoulder and is going to be out for at least a few weeks. Bolesky doesn't have any luck at all if you don't include the bad luck over the last few years. Bolesky signed that contract with Boston that he never really measured up to, and I think that he was paid based on a goal total that he wasn't going to get again. And got buried in the minors. Now with the Rangers, he's looking for a chance to get back to the NHL, and this happens. Toronto tonight, the top six are as follows. Trevor Moore will play with John Tavares and Mitch Marner. Marlowe, Matthews, and Ennis is the second line. So Ennis is getting a shot in the absence of Mr. Nylander. And for Montreal, Kotkaniemi is once again the top line center for tonight's game. So for anybody who's expecting Kotkaniemi to get sent down, I just can't see it. I can't. Unless there's something crazy going on, I can't see Claude Julien putting a guy at top line center for numerous games and then Bergevin sending him home. I just can't see it. In Winnipeg, Brossoit gets the start tonight. Comrie's the backup. I don't know if Brossoit is going to play the whole game or if they're going to split it. We are up to the part of the preseason where usually a goaltender will play the whole game, though. Kucherov left the game last night with a lower body injury. There hasn't been any update on that, on if he's going to be out or if he's not, or if it's just a tweak. The team says he's okay, but teams will always say a guy like Kucherov's okay, especially since Tyler Johnson just got injured too. Galchenyuk, lower body injury for the Arizona Coyotes. He's likely to miss opening night. That's as far as they're committing to right now, that he likely doesn't play opening night, which would be a huge blow for an Arizona team that's looking to get some momentum going at the start of this year to match the momentum they had at the end of last year. For Chicago, Highmore and Edsel have been sent to Rockford, which kind of surprises me a little bit. I thought Highmore would at least start the season with the team, and Edsel was favored by a couple of the magazines or the yearbooks that I've looked at to make the team and perform pretty well. So I don't think Edsel's going to be down in Rockford for very long. Devontae Smith-Pelly has yet to play for the Washington Capitals, and now it's come out that he may have a conditioning issue that is keeping him out of the lineup. And it's kind of vague as to whether he came to camp overweight or just completely out of shape or what's going on, but it's not a good optic for a guy on a team that's trying to repeat as Stanley Cup champions and will not accept anybody who's not in tip-top condition. The Columbus Blue Jackets have sent Foodie back to London of the OHL, which was expected. He had a good preseason, so yeah, I expect to see him next year as probably a full-time Blue Jacket. I'll cover the Zach Smith thing first. Zach Smith has cleared waivers, and now the rumor is that he'll just stay in Ottawa. I don't know what these guys are doing. I really honestly don't. You waive Zach Smith. Nobody's taking that contract. So what you've done is you've thrown off some veterans on the team and waived a guy that you don't intend to trade anyways. If that's true, I don't understand what the point of the exercise was, unless it was something that Melnick said that Dorian had to do, and that's possible. That's absolutely possible, but it's weird. And finally, I'll end this with the Yuri Laterra thing, because everybody's talking about the Yuri Laterra thing. I'm not going to do a video specifically on that, because there isn't a whole lot to report. I will tell you what I've read, what everybody else has read. That Laterra, according to a Finnish report, has been questioned as part of there's this cocaine drug ring, and that he has been questioned. And depending on which version of a translator you're going through, he's either a suspect or he's not, and I'm not getting into that. Yuri Laterra had a poor season by his standards last year. Makes $4.7 million this year for the last year of his contract, and a cap hit of $5 million. Odds are I don't think he's going to make the Flyers anyways. He might, but I have a funny feeling the Flyers were looking at probably cutting him in favor of some other options. on that third/fourth line. And if this report has any teeth to it, it'll start really picking up, and the Flyers will cut him. I can't see them keeping him around. And again, Laterra's denied all potential charges, and he's denied he has anything to do with this. And it may very well be that he's just had bad decisions on who to hang out with, and that happens. So I'm not going to throw any shade on Laterra. I'm not going to make this big deal of it, other than to mention it here and say that at this stage there isn't a whole lot to report. He's still a Flyer until further notice. There haven't been any charges. They did raid his cottage in July, but I would think that if there was anything really horrible that they suspected with him, that they would have put out a warrant for his arrest or something along those lines. So he is at this point a person of interest, but honestly, I think his greater concern right now would be that there are some guys fighting for that last job on the roster with him that may very well be ahead of him. So we'll see what happens. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.